boy. He's a good boy. Good morning, people. We've arrived again for our next day of volunteering. I don't know how much I'm going to get on record today. I might just be focused on getting the job done. Don't know. I'll let you know. It might be a really short vlog and be a 2-dayer. It might not be, but we'll see.
Morning, everyone.
Let's get it. Time is currently 5 PM. You didn't see any of that today because it was just a bit hectic. I'll explain later. We just want to get back to the hotel at the moment. So yeah, no vlog today sadly, but a few things to tell you. It's currently 18:44, 6:45. Me and Molly are absolutely knackered. We got back and both had a shower and just lay there for like half an hour, 45 minutes. We didn't want to sleep and just like laying there, just scrolling through shit on our phones because we're just drained. I mean, I'll try to talk you through the day as best as it can. It might not do it justice, but I'll give it a go. We got there and basically, what disease have they got, Molly? Parvo. So we got there and the cats had parvo. We knew this. Some of the cats had parvo. So we got there and there was quite a few volunteers there today, to be fair. There's probably about 5 or 6 of us. Plus the 3 main staff. So we got there originally and then went with an English girl called Chloe who's volunteered there for a while, and basically we went into the cat enclosure and emptied every single cage out one at a time, cleaned it, bleached it, cleaned everything in there. It's really sad because it's a disease that for younger cats and kittens it's very deadly. The older cats seem to fare out of it a bit better, but the younger cats, because their immune systems I assume are so low, tend to die most of the time. So it was a bit of an emotional start as it was. So it literally spent the whole day cleaning those out. There were a couple of volunteers, like a couple of 16-year-old girls that were just...
They probably weren't 16.
I don't know. They were really trying to not get mucky. Like, they kept cleaning their... I looked at them the other day and their literally clothes were spotless. I thought, yeah, you haven't broken a sweat, have you? Like, you've seen that place. They're like, for part of the morning, the drainage system wasn't working. It's why I had to get the shovel and try to create like a flow through to these drains because the ground was just getting so boggy, which ended up working. But they were barely muddy. They didn't have a speck of dirt on them. Like, every time they went into like the puppy enclosure, they would like keep their shoes on and make it all muddy in there. The puppy enclosure was full of shit. The younger doggies were full of there was just poo everywhere. There was no like. They were the sort of people that had to be told what to do. There was no initiative about it. There was no, there's poo everywhere. Instead of standing around stroking the puppies, I just go clean that first. There was none of that. So sometimes it's harder for the staff there, the volunteers, people that have been there for a while, it's harder for them to babysit people. Like, if you're going to go there and volunteer, that's great, but you need to... You can't be babysat. You need to be responsible enough to... If you're standing around doing nothing, either ask, what can I do? Or use your initiative and do something. Yeah, I mean, we've done cleaning all day. We didn't really spend much time with the dogs, but, you know, it's... If you're going on a day visit, fair enough. But we're not going on a day visit. We're there to help out where we can. And our job today was helping out with the cats. And that's what we've done. And we didn't complain once about it. We are knackered. We've got the Pig Island tomorrow, which should be cool. So this will be a double vlog. See, I can't stop yawning. This will be a double vlog. And hopefully tomorrow will be a cool day. It's in the afternoon, so in the morning we're going to have a nice bloody lay-in. We're going to get some good brekkie. And yeah.
Something that I didn't know, which a lot of you might not know, is with the Thai religion, so with Buddhism, they're actually against killing animals. So, but in the sense of, for example, when a dog or a cat is really sick and it's just cruel to keep that animal alive, obviously in the UK and other places we would just euthanize that animal because it's, you know, it's in their best interest. They're obviously suffering. There's the kittens that have parvo, they're really, really sick. Basically, there's one of the kittens died, the other one will probably be dead tomorrow. When we're not going to the shelter tomorrow, when they get there it probably will be dead. So you can imagine how much that kitten is suffering. But in Thailand, you can't take a cat or dog to the vets and get it euthanized because they won't do it. It's against their religion, it's against their belief. So I'm not sure that I agree with that, but there we go. There was another dog, there was a puppy that was brought in today that was hit by a car. The owner just basically dumped it at the shelter, you know, because, I don't know, really. That puppy died, really sad again. So it's been a bit of a sad day. We helped a lot though. I think our help was really, really needed. But the next time you volunteer, it shouldn't be as hard work, because we were scrubbing all the cages. Like it was proper, like, deep clean, which obviously we won't need to do again. So hopefully next time it'll be a bit more chilled, because it was very stressful today and it was very hard work. It's all part of it.
Morning. Or should I say good afternoon, good evening and good night?
Good afternoon. Is it the afternoon?
It's 12 o'clock.
Oh dear.
We haven't just woken up. We actually got up a bit earlier, got some breakfast, to say earlier, like 10. The rain is not great. It's not horrendous, but we're meant to be doing Pig Island today, but I went and changed it. So we're gonna do it on Monday now instead. Well, it's a bit sunnier.
We told them I was sick.
Yeah, we lied.
It doesn't matter, because, like, we're still giving her the money, we're just doing it on a different day. But I didn't want her to turn around and be like, no, sorry, so we said I was sick. Although I am actually not feeling 100% today, so that's not actually a massive lie. But yeah, hopefully the weather will be nicer on the day that we've chosen, because today it's just a bit... And when you're paying all this money, we've paid like 60 quid for this, so you don't really want to go on a day when it's raining, so...
Agreed.
Yeah, you know. So
we're gonna go do some exploring.
See some temples.
I don't know what exactly that consists of, but let's have a look. Jeez. So we've come to the Wat Kanuram. Apologies if I pronounced that incorrectly. This is the home of the mummified monk. The undecomposed remains of Dang Pisialo, the venerable ex about Wat Kanuram, Koh Samui. People donate sunglasses as well, but that looks great. That's him. It's the first time I've seen a mummy before. Yeah. First time for you?
I used to have one at my secondary school, and they would get it out, all the parts of it, and like pass it around the class. It was so weird.
That's cool.
It was weird though.
So he died in 1973. So he's been there for, what's that? 27 plus 24, 20 or 20, 51 years that body's been there for. Some sort of transportation device. It's cool, it's got wheels. It's nice coming to another temple that got something a bit different, because they can get a bit samey, can't they, Mono?
I mean, this one's... I mean, we haven't seen that before, a mummy. But like,
yeah.
Other than that, it's pretty much the same as all the other ones. It's the only trouble, like, with travelling. Sometimes it feels like we're always doing the same thing.
Oh, don't complain.
Another temple.
Otherwise, travelling is not for you.
Especially when it's raining, it's kind of hard to find stuff to do.
Yeah.
So that's what we find a bit tricky. When it's sunny, you can do anything. You can go to the beach, Like, you can just enjoy the sun. But...
Yeah, I do get the odd comments saying, oh, travelling was not for you, cheer up, stop complaining. It's just like, unless you've been travelling, I don't think people realise that it is not sunshine and rainbows every single day. There's stressful parts, there's boring parts, there's a dog.
I was literally about to say I'm looking for the dogs, because when there's a temple there is always dogs. Doggy!
Yeah. Oh, look at you, happy dog. Happy dog. You got a few scars on you, haven't you?
You've got some battle wounds.
Oh.
Is that a tip?
Oh, who's a good boy? Or good girl? Good girl? Good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? I was saying, you know, you get good days and bad days of travelling. Every day is not a holiday, as much as I wish it was. You know, you don't do washing on your holiday, do you? Molly has sorted accommodation out as well for next week. It's right near the dog and cat sanctuary, which is happy days. So it's only down the road from work, a few minutes. And we're on another part of the island, which I think is a bit quieter.
I'm definitely going down or something.
Oh dear. Molly is actually getting a cold. That's what happens, you see.
Why
When you blag it and fake it.
Probably working at that bloody sanctuary. God knows what everything's
True.
going around there.
It's just a little elephant sanctuary. It's quite cheap, to be fair. I don't know how ethical it was. I haven't really done much research.
Oh, you could like wash
But you could wash the baby elephant. You could scrub and wash the baby elephant.
Does it need scrubbing? Probably not.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know.
It's quite a small one. They only had 4 elephants.
Yeah, it's quite small. You get there's like there's a 10-minute one for like 500 baht, which is relatively cheap. But apparently it's an elephant clinic as well.
We're gonna wait
So I can't prejudge.
until we're in Chiang Mai.
But I did see part of an elephant.
Yeah, I saw one.
I actually really like the merch they had. I'm a sucker for merch. I love the merch. It's like in the it's elephant. I love elephant Samui, but on the Jurassic Park logo. I thought that was pretty dope, to be honest with you.
Look at that cat over there.
Gail. Hey, Bubby. Oh dear. Oh dear, what's happened to you? Oh. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. What now?
I just feel a bit drained.
Oh dear. We're going to get an ill Molly again. We were worried about that last time, didn't we, in Singapore? Crikey.
We had a really hard day at the sanctuary yesterday. Like, a really tough day. So I think it's just taken out of me. And also, I've got a runny nose and I'm like sneezing, so maybe I'm going down with like a cold, I'm not really sure. I'm glad we postponed the Pig Island because I'm not really feeling that today.
Speak no evil, hear no evil, see no evil. I see evil, alright. Just walking around in a green tank top with grey shorts. Yeah, Molly really liked the religion of Buddhists. Obviously what we found out, obviously Steve's commented as well. Thank you, Steve, for popping that, by the way. Yeah, it feels very inhumane to not have like euthanizations and stuff for really, really sick animals.
We were just driving and we found like an ATV place. What does ATV even stand for?
Don't know, automated transport vehicle?
Anyway, and they wanted like 70.
All-terrain vehicle.
They wanted like £70 for like 45 minutes or an hour. And I just think like that's actually a lot of money. That's like UK prices or more than UK prices. So we were like, no, they didn't want to budge. 70 quid, like for one ATV. So yeah, we decided against that idea. might drive up the mountain ourselves. All that rubbish. It's definitely ATV terrain, isn't it?
Yeah. Koh Samui make cab? 20 baht. Bargain. I'm very well, thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Kapun
Over there, put waterfall and then come back here to nature and pool. Okay, thank you.
Kapun cab, thank you. So you come over here for a swimming pool. We are at Wan Sang Thong waterfall, 250 metres. It costs 20 baht to park in there, which is relatively cheap. My man's got to make a living somehow. Don't know how he owns that car park. We look like we're fairly high up. Should we have a look? So we are currently 321 foot in the air, which isn't that high compared to what we've done. A bit tired too today, to be honest, but it's a day off, so we'll try to do as much as we can. Well, we'll try and enjoy ourselves as much as we can. And we're back at the sanctuary, well, back at the dog and cat rescue tomorrow. Then Liverpool play tomorrow night. We've got Man United at 11:30. Come on. So I'm going to be watching that. We also need to go from our hotel to the hotel with the backpacks. So I'm probably going to start a little bit later at the sanctuary. You're volunteering, so it's like, you know, you kind of do what you want really. But we like to be punctual because it just makes our lives easier. But yeah, we're going to go to do a couple of runs. There's about 20-minute drive, so it's going to take about an hour and a half probably. But it says a grab, which is bloody expensive. So Molly, whoa, nearly stacked it. So Molly has put a video on TikTok about the dog and cat rescue, because obviously it's, like I said earlier, it's all hands on deck. And she's actually had a few messages from people asking them like information about it, volunteering, etc., which is really good. Some of the actual staff, volunteer staff that are there long term, were saying yesterday they don't really have a social media presence. There's no one to do it. There's no good website. So like even doing things like putting TikToks up about it and stuff are very good. And Molly's TikTok seems to be popping off recently. So yeah. And people say social media is a burden. It can be very powerful if you use it the right way. There's my quote of the day for you. Anywho, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Bloody easy, that trek. I don't even call it a trek. It's more of a stroll. It is uphill now, which no one likes, but Here it is. Lovely. I do want to show you something though, which is a bit odd. But it's at what point? Ah, okay. I've accepted it already. Ah. I actually like how refreshing it is. Yeah, I've got something to show you. It's a bit creepy, but I'd like to know why it is. But look. Like, why? It's a bit strange, isn't it? Well, those two are already going back up. Coming down in 20 seconds. Okay, we just got to commit. There we go. Alright, we don't need to go like waist deep, we can just go up here. I'm gonna try to give you guys a good angle. That looks fucking cool in there. I might have a little nosy. Fuck my life. I fell in on the way down.
I had a right laugh out of it. You can't really see it, you're wet. He's soaked though, he slipped and fell in. Don't slip again! And he had his bag with him, luckily it's not too wet.
Have a look.
Yeah. That, I wish I got that on record, that was actually... What is it with you falling in waterfalls? Do you remember the last time you fell in? Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm bloody soaked. I fell backwards.
Why are you going in the natural pool now?
That's the colour it's meant to be. So if that gives you an indication, I fell backwards flat on my arse and went waist deep
On a rock?
in shin deep water.
Did you fall onto a rock?
Yeah. God damn it. Oh well. Who else can say I fell? Oh, you know what? Forget it. Waterfall done. The bloke says a natural pool as well. So we'll have a look at the natural pool. It did start raining, but it's kind of stopped again. Well, we're going to the natural pool. Just want to take a minute to appreciate where we are. I say it so many times, you get used to the palm trees, the coconut trees, all the jungle life, the views. You do get used to it, and I know that's really like ridiculous to say, but you forget a lot of the time where you are. But yeah, I mean, that's just... It's just stunning, isn't it? So I'm really trying to make a conscious effort to appreciate where I am 24/7. Even when you've seen us go on the dog walks, like it's still like such an amazing view. So yeah. Oh, I should have bought my swimming costume. Damn. That's really cool. Really cool. Pool is cool, but not going in, it's kind of pointless, although I am soaking wet, waist down. Oh, that's cute. You have a little bit of lunch up there?
Look, let me record your palm. Wow, Travis has pooed himself. Look at that. Travis. Honestly.
Get it off.
Hell, I can't. It's like all muddy and horrible.
Right.
This boy literally wrecks all of his clothes. He's always spilling things and getting muddy and I don't even know, staining things. Trip to the laundrette today, I think. He's not really here, you go.
Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. There's a little sound there, listen, they recognise. It's on me. It come to me. It literally landed on my arm. On you. It opens at 8 AM, closes at 7. Very much, I enjoy big statues. One new image. That's so big. I wish we had stuff like this in the UK. Make things so much more interesting. They want to put it to life, didn't they?
Do you know what it represents?
Nope.
There must be something, thing that's all in tiles somewhere. Lots of gold.
Well, that's it really. Relatively interesting. So me and Molly have gone out for some dinner.
Same place. We've been here 3 times now, maybe.
Yeah. I fancied a macaroni curry, but I'll get it tomorrow for lunch instead, because the place we go to for lunch at the shelter does that and look really good from there. So we got a pasta instead. As you can see, it's just started raining. I need to get a new selfie stick for this GoPro now, because the other one was knackered. I think that's it from today though, there's not much else going on. I won't sign out yet, just in case, but if the weather stays like this, I'm going out and watching Suits.
She's following me already. She's not following me.
We paid 340 baht. I've only got a tomato pasta, I've got this creamy one with ham in it. 4 slabs of garlic bread, oh. 10 baht a slice. Pretty average to be fair, there's £1 for 4 slices. And it's absolutely pissing it down still. Did we bring ponchos? No, we didn't. That is all from today's vlog. Bit of a mission getting home. We went through that rain because we just had to. Otherwise, it's still raining now, so we'd still be there. You know, you just want to get back and chill out and refresh, etc. So, yeah, back home. Morning's feeling a bit rough, so we're gonna get in bed and chill out for a bit. Please be sure to drop a like on this video as always. Follow us on TikTok. Molly's community is ever growing so much more. So that support would really mean a lot to us. Comment down below, share it with your friends and family. And please, as always, subscribe. All the best. God bless and ciao ciao for now.